This is a problem that every researcher faces. There's just so much literature published. How can I read enough of it to know my field? How can I read enough of it to have a well-balanced essay or article? And then how do I take what I found interesting and meaningful and build that into my piece of work, my essay? What I'm asking is, can the process be made more efficient? This is a problem that I'm hoping to address. So what I propose is a tool to help do this. If you think about the process of researching an essay, or just conducting research and then producing a piece of work, you explore what's there, what's published, you read, you make notes, you highlight, you find things that are interesting in there, and you think upon it, you have ideas at every stage along the way, and your understanding develops over time. Now when you come to write your essay or produce a piece of work, you have to try and retrieve all the things that you found interesting and meaningful, all the highlights and notes from the whole of your research, to then bring it into the structure of your essay, to take all the pieces of information, so you may have a stack of research with all sticky tabs and notes, or an electronic equivalent of that, and then you've got to find which sticky tab you need in order to put it into the right section. And there's a massive amount of time spent hunting around for things, or making copious notes as you go along. So I'm proposing an alternative, a tool that makes us use better, more efficient use of information that we find meaningful. So I propose a personal knowledge research timeline that you use to chart your research progress. It's a personal tool, so it allows you to extract what you find meaningful from the things that you read. And it also allows you individually to organise it in a way that works for you. And it doesn't impose a structure that you need to work to. It allows you to work to your own individual style. It timelines your research process, the readings and the excerpts that you've made at each time, but also your ideas and what you think of it at the time, so you can review how your understanding has developed, and you can follow the chain of what you've read to then bring stuff into the right order for your essay or article when you need it. So what are the benefits of this? Well, it allows you to extract and connect information. So extract similar topic or subject or evidence for your case, and connect all that together across the whole range of research articles that you're reading. It makes it easier to retrieve all these and find them again. There's less burden on having to remember where you saw stuff and who said what, so you can actually use your memory to make the connections rather than trying to remember the logistics. But there's other benefits. So even if you're reading an article and you find something that's interesting but it doesn't quite fit into your current research scope, you can still retain that. You can still extract it and connect it to something else, or come back to it at a later stage. You can make more productive use of all the things that you find interesting, but not be swamped by the sheer enormity of what you've found interesting and meaningful. The bits you find interesting aren't just lost within the margin notes of some book that you'll never find again. Essentially, it allows you to get a better return on the time and the brain power that you invest in your research. And you can work more efficiently, require less effort to save a lot more time with the reading and the research that you have to do. In short, this will allow you to build your own network of connected information, your own individual web of knowledge. I ask you to imagine, if you had this, how would it change the way you work? How would it change your research process? Einstein said it took him years to prove his ideas. Imagine if he'd been able to document how his ideas had developed in the first place. I suffer this problem. If you also suffer this problem of the research, the logistics of research, then please like this video. You and I together can help solve this problem for all of us.